Hey everyone, this is Dimitri Pergamonic with MarketChameleon.com. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use a tool to analyze a stock's behavior after reporting earnings. And we're going to use Google in this example. As I slide down here, we get some summary statistics to look at Google's earnings reaction from different perspectives. But what we're going to focus on is the actual earnings move, the entire day after reporting earnings. And I'm going to come down here and select actual earnings moves like this. And it takes us to a page that we get some summary stats up top, and then we get a table view of how the stock performed. And if you look at these bars, that is showing us the magnitude of the move. A red bar indicates that the move was down. A green bar indicates that the actual earnings move was up. And then you get this line going all the way across that gives us the average magnitude of the move. So that's the absolute average. And here we could look at these summary stats about the absolute average, and we see that on average, Google moved up or down 4.5% after reporting earnings. The largest move was 16.1%. There was a move unchanged, and the median move was 3.6%. And this helps us take a look at Google's behavior from the perspective of distribution of returns, extreme moves, and also the average moves to get an idea of how it tended to move and what are the potential moves from a historical perspective if you're looking at a strategy to try to estimate potential profits and losses from maybe an option strategy or any other type of strategy. Now let's move on to the simple averages. This is looking at the perspective of what is the average of all the moves, and that is 1.4%, indicating that there are either up moves that were more frequent or the up moves were much higher than the down moves. The magnitude of the up moves were larger than the magnitude of the down moves. Here we see that the largest move to the upside was 16.1%. The largest move to the downside was 9.6%, so skewed a little bit towards the upside. And the median move was plus 1.4%, just like the average. So it tended to go up more often than not. And this here indicates us the frequency of up moves versus down moves. We see 56% of the time Google moved higher, 44% of the time the stock moved lower after reporting earnings. And a quick note, this little blue bar here, that's an indication what the options are implying the next move. So as we get closer to earnings, we start capturing the option straddle, and we interpolate what is the implied move according to the options markets. So you could see here we're a couple days away, 3 business days away from Google reporting. Currently, the market is pricing in, or at least the straddle is pricing in, a 6.2% move. I'm gonna come down here really quickly and show you guys this calculator here. And this is helpful if you wanted to take the percentile rank of a potential move. So if you're looking at an option straddle or a strategy and you want to know how often did the actual move exceed a certain amount. So here we have it set to 6.2%, which is defaulted from the current option straddle. And you can see here 75% of the historical moves, the actual moves, were below 6.2%. But as we get closer, the straddle can change. It could decay potentially as well because we've got 3 days to go. So as you get closer and you wanted to see, well, how likely is Google to move more than 5%? So you can see here 72% of the time Google stock moved less than 5%, 28% higher. if you're looking for some kind of out of the money strangle and you wanted to use this calculator to see how often did it move beyond a certain amount, we could enter here, like maybe 8%. Let's calculate that, and we could see that only 89% of the time the stock moved less than 8% up or down. 11% of the historical observation, it exceeded that 8% move. Another thing, real quick, if you wanted to narrow down this data using filters, you could use these filters. It will recalculate all the stats for you. So if you wanted to look only for 2 years of data, you click on there, and now it only shows you the last 2 years of data, the most recent data, and the stats relative to the 2 years. If you wanted to narrow it down by a quarter, so here we have Google releasing second quarter earnings. We could also just choose Q2, and now we're looking at Google's behavior for just second quarter, the historical earnings just for the second quarter. So again, if you're looking to trade earnings and if you're looking for strategies and you wanted to look from a historical potential profits and losses based on the historical return distributions, this tool can be very helpful with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys the next time. Thanks.